Mobility, a common problem worldwide, in resourceful communities, is about weighing money and environment against boosting efficiency. But in marginalized ones, like the migrant community in Chiang Mai, is a deeply rooted social problem.
Hi, I'm Cynthia. Hi, I'm Yuki. We are working on a social innovative startup called Pay It Forward that essentially allows you to exchange services and share resources.
We launched a beta pilot in Hong Kong and advanced to Hope Prize Regionals in Shanghai. We're so blessed to have received guidance and support from mentors and judges from all walks of life. One of the suggestions raised was that our app could best unleash its potential in less resourceful communities, such as refugee camps and migrant communities.
To test our hypothesis, we decided to go into migrant communities and refugee camps to learn about their plights and challenges. After thorough research and discussion, we chose our target group as the migrant community near the Myanmar-Thai border, and that's why we're here in Chiang Mai.
During our stay, we visited 3 nonprofits, Child's Dream, Shan Youth Power, and Seed. They were really generous with sharing about their organizational effort in serving marginalized communities and their knowledge about the Shan migrant workers and history of Myanmar and Thailand. Guided by the first-hand experience they shared about, we further researched on the problems faced by Shan migrant workers in Chiang Mai, which we'll elaborate on later.
We made friends with a number of Shan people who are really sweet and welcoming. One thing we admire about them is that, despite their circumstances, they care about justice worldwide. Bess raises awareness of Syrian refugee crisis online, and John here is a privacy advocate. They long for changes not only in their own community, but for a better world.
So why Shan communities? Time for a little history. In 1996, more than 300,000 Shan people had to leave their homes because of torture, rape, and violence committed by the Burma army. The displaced were forced to survive as migrant workers. Hi, so now we are in a migrant workers camp in a construction site. There are actually currently 90,000 migrant workers in Chiang Mai who are from the Shan state, and with their family members, that's around 300,000 people. They normally work on construction, agriculture, and service fields.
From talking to activists and Shan migrants, we found out that the workers are actually heavily exploited with a lack of labor rights and an extremely low minimum wage. They get only around 170 baht per day.
In addition to the unfair pay that they receive, they often struggle to improve their life due to the lack of mobility. In Chiang Mai, there isn't proper public transportation. Nearly everyone relies on their own vehicles, and air pollution is very serious. One thing I don't like about Chiang Mai is the environment. They don't walk, and there isn't good public transportation. You can't travel around without your own motorbike. Pollution is really serious. But when we talk about mobility here, it isn't just about the carbon footprint. We conducted interviews with Shan migrant workers and found out how mobility is a deeply rooted social problem related to political conflicts, labor exploitation, discrimination, and geographical segregation.
Shan people are just afraid to go around sometimes because of our identity and basis of the police, because we don't know our rights.
With this fear, many migrant workers and their families rarely travel around the city, and that highly limits mobility and access to resources.
Hi, we're back in Hong Kong. Can't believe we just ended our first field visit to Chiang Mai. Well, the past week, honestly, it was very, very overwhelming. And it again and again demonstrated to us how social entrepreneurship is not only about lofty ideals, it's also about actual actions that align with your missions and values, right? And, well, we also have to uphold a very strong work ethics that guide our everyday decisions.
So during our visit, I guess the most striking thing is how absurd the juxtaposition is. The Shan migrant workers campsite is just right next to this beautiful mansions right next to this very resourceful community. And they're just there being exploited. They're living the life that is so not resourceful and so not being treated fairly. A lot of them don't dare to go into the community in Chiang Mai. They don't dare to actually be like immersed in the Thai community, and there's just generations of Shan people being exploited and living this poor and unfair life.
Despite their circumstances, Shans are one of the sweetest groups of people we have ever met. Community is a recurrent theme there. A lot of them expressed how they grew up receiving a lot of support and help from the community, so they really want to give back. And actually, many of them are activists, like striving for social changes.
And that's really motivating and moving to us.
And you know, there sure is something we can do about it, whether it's empowerment, education, fundraising, advocacy, or launching our platform to increase their mobility and access to resources. Well, yes, we know. Our platform is not that one solution that solves everything, every problem in this deep-rooted social conflict, political conflict. But we definitely see it enhancing people's quality of life and connecting different communities.
So once again, a shout out to our mentors and advisors. Without your help and your encouragement that just kept pushing us forward, we wouldn't have had the courage to do what we did. And also a big thank you to Daniel, to Jean, Ying, Yord, Best, Brave, Sai, Pong, and Megan, and all the lovely people we met on this trip. You are the reason why we long to come back and to do more. I think it is just very important to have trust and something to help us better help each other.